Welcome back to Frontline News. I'm Sasha-Lee Hamilton. It's now time for Frontline Business. Executive Director of the Scientific Research Council, Dr. Cliff Riley, says local entrepreneurs are not always willing to accept local data. He believes this has negative implications for productivity and growth in various sectors across the island. The details in this report from Gabriel Thompson.
Executive Director of the Scientific Research Council, Dr. Cliff Riley, says the ease of importing products into the island plays a key role in a lack of development in some areas.
Number of little challenges that we still face in our space, and unfortunately a number of entrepreneurs in Jamaica, our companies, do not readily accept the information that is generated locally, but tend to lean more towards information coming from overseas. So you'll see a lot of the nutraceuticals being developed in Jamaica contain raw materials from other countries, and not our own planting materials, which are endemic to our space, with the substantial research to support it as well. And you also understand the dynamics in terms of the ease of importing products compared to exporting products, which is another issue that we have to really address, because if we are to drive innovation that comes from research and leads to development, there must be some impetus for persons to get in that space and that they can move their products to other boundaries where they're really required and needed.
Speaking Tuesday on Jnn and Power FM's Power Talk Live, Dr. Riley said Jamaica has a profitable and productive scientific culture.
Let's go to the botanical sources, for example. When you look on the marine resources in Jamaica, we're not even looking at our land-related plants, but our marine-related resources. And you see a number of drugs which have been developed as extracts from plants from within our waters within Jamaica, from marine life form. It gives a clear indication of the level or the breadth of diversity that we have in Jamaica.
He says the development of these sectors will require public and private sector partnerships.
Some of the things we have to, I think first and foremost we have to do as a country is determine what our research and development agenda is. We can't do all things. We have to decide what are the most important areas as a country, not just as a government, but as a country, that we need to focus on now that will get us to another level in our operational space. And once we have established that agenda,
but who is to do this?
it has to be a collaborative approach. It can't be a government approach, it has to include the private sector, where quite a bit of the research is done. Quite a bit of the innovation comes through the private sector space, and a lot of our export goes through the private space as well. So there must be a multi-approach, a multi-sectoral approach to address.
Gabriel Thompson, Frontline Business.
The Digicel Group is reportedly evaluating its refinancing options over part of its debt pile, which currently stands at about $7 billion. The company issued a statement following questions from Ireland's independent newspaper regarding a credit downgrade from rating analyst Fitch. According to Fitch, the rating downgrade was related to Digicel's unsustainable capital structure and an imminent refinancing risk on $1.3 billion worth of bonds due in April 2021. A spokesman for Digicel said the company's operational initiatives to stabilize and grow its mobile business are now delivering tangible, positive results in local markets. Last month, Fitch said Digicel Group faces imminent refinancing risk and will have to restructure a large part of its debt pile in the next 18 months. In Wednesday's trading session, the JSE Combined Index declined by 1,212 points to close at just under 500,000 units. Overall market activity resulted from trading in 68 stocks, of which 28 advanced, 32 declined, and 8 traded firm. The junior market index declined by 1 point to close at just over 3,000 points. Stocks advanced for 138 Student Living, Access Financial, Berger Paints Jamaica, Blue Power Group, and Cargo Handlers Limited. Stocks declined for Barita Investments, Caribbean Cement, Siboney Group, Consolidated Bakeries, and Elite Diagnostic. Trading firm were AMG Packaging and Paper, Honeybun Limited, iCreate Limited, JMMB Group, and Mayberry Investments. Sagicor Select Funds Limited Financial was the volume leader with over 6 million units, followed by Carreras Limited with 3.4 million units and JMMB Group Limited with over 2 million units. And news in oil. Oil gained on Wednesday ahead of an expected extension to production curbs by OPEC and its allies, with further support from industry data showing a larger than forecast drop in U.S. crude stockpiles. Brent crude futures rose $1.04 to $61.86 a barrel. West Texas Intermediate WTI crude futures gained 83 cents to $56.93 a barrel. And that's it for Frontline Business. I'm Sasha Lee Hamilton. Pleasant viewing.